Andy, first of all, we're with you and not Ross today. Unfortunately, illness has sidelined him. He will be absolutely gutted to miss that today. It's a highly emotional game. Both teams knew the gravity of it, and we've come out on top.
Yes, we have, and yeah, he will miss the game. But I think he watched it on a stream somehow, so he'd have been fully aware of the score and how the game was going. It was a tough one today. I think a lot of credit needs to go to Hereford because they made it a game. They caught us kind of off guards at the start. They were relentless in their attacking threat in the first half. We didn't manage it at all. So it was quite pleasing to get into half-time at 1-0. Although saying that, we did have a couple of chances of ourselves. I think we take our shots. I think we could have probably gone in sort of level terms.
I think let's start with that because I think you're spot on. I think we can all hold our hands up and say in the first half Hereford were the better team, and like you said, I think we'd have probably taken 1-0 down at half time because they were the better team. But to turn it around, yes, there was a red card, but we've made that red card by playing a beautiful ball over the top. Probably Zach would have, if you're a betting man, he was going to score anyway. It's the mentality of the players to go in at half time and then turn it around, not just on the pitch here, but mentally. That must be so pleasing.
It is. It's pleasing that we kind of said some home truths at half time. I think we needed to understand what the game was and what we needed to do to kind of get the upper hand. And I think even before the red card, I think we were starting to get grips with it. I think we were understanding where we needed to kind of exploit the 2v1s. And then the red card, yeah, I think it's probably a clear red card for me. Questions about whether it was inside or outside the box, but we'll take that. And I think we controlled the game in the second half for large parts. We played some good football. We created a few opportunities, but towards the end of the game, we made it really difficult for ourselves. I don't think we kept the ball well enough towards the end. I think we allowed them to kind of get a foothold in the game towards the end, and I mean, arguably one of the balls that drop in the box could go in the net. So I think there's a lot to learn from that performance tonight. But look, the main thing for us is we've come to Hereford on a Tuesday night. We've got the win that we needed, and we've got 2 more games to go now.
Yeah, when the red card came out, I imagine some of the people inside the ground from an Oxford City perspective were thinking about Saturday against Alverton and thinking, oh, here we go again. We're going to have another difficult game. But it was actually the polar opposite of Saturday, where it was kind of an even game still. Albeit we were the better team on Saturday, but we were really in control, and it was a great time to score when Matty Taylor did, because it was that sweet spot where we're on top, we've taken the goal, and there's time to get another. But let's talk about that goal. Brilliant finish.
Fantastic finish, and that's why we signed him. Matty scores goals in and around those areas. He anticipates the drop downs, and he's been doing that all his whole career. But look, it's not just about Matty scoring that goal. It's about everybody on the pitch. I think the difference between Saturday and tonight was the surface of the pitch allowed us to play Hereford a better football inside, in my opinion, which made for a good football match, and we come out on the right end of it.
Yeah, because of Canis Carroll's header later on. Again, I'm going to repeat myself. What a brilliant header, but to keep our foot on the gas when it would have been easy to go on, right, we've got one extra man as the lights go out here. I'm hoping we can still see you. We can still see you. Sorry, we had one extra man. Instead of taking our foot off the gas and going, right, let's control again, we kept on full pelt, didn't we? And we deserved that goal, I think.
Yeah, we wanted to win the game. We never come here tonight to get a point. We wanted to get the 3 points. That was the conversation before the game. We wanted to go and score again. We've scored a great goal, two set piece goals, and I think we deserve the win at the end of the day.
Yeah, and again, you mentioned it just before, to hold on like we did. There was a few scary moments. There was a few questionable refereeing decisions, which I think both teams would have said throughout the game. But to hold on, that 3 points is massive. It can't be understated, can it?
It's massive for us. Yeah, for the season that we've had, the form that we've got recently is kind of helping us out. And but look, the form that we're in at the moment is down to the hard work that we're doing off the pitch, on the training pitch during the week. We're working so hard. Ross, Robbo, Jordan, and all the staff at the club are working really hard to get the performances on the pitch right. And look, we're outside the relegation zone now. We've got enough points to kind of feel kind of safe. But look, we've got 2 games to go. We need to win both of those games, and that's the mentality we're going to have for the rest of the season.
Yeah, absolutely. We've matched our tally from last season, I think. Now it has been enough in the previous seasons, but this year it's different. It's a whole different league. It's such a tougher league. I think it's probably the toughest it's ever been. but we're not going to take our foot off the gas like the second half today.
No, no.
We've come here, and the fans here, everyone knows it. They're brilliant. They've got a fantastic fan base. They were really getting behind this side. But to come here, pick up 3 points, it just gives us extra fuel to go into that game against Chester and Darlington on the final day now, because it's not over yet.
Definitely. Let me make that clear. It's not over yet. We're not safe. We do need some points, and we're going to be trying to win both the games that we play next. Come in here on a Tuesday night, fantastic stadium, full of fantastic fans. It was difficult. Defending that goal down there with their fans behind us was really tricky, really tough. But look, we ground out till half time. We took control in the second half at times, and we got the result we wanted.
Andy, really, really well done for tonight. Thank you very much for your time.
Cheers, game.